fight to keep kids safe from people who might hurt them. In many cases, the criminals putting those kids at risk are their own parents. Consider the heartbreaking case of Rakesha Burns. Tonight, we've learned Child Protective Services took her baby away, but somehow that boy wound up back in her care, where police say he was sexually abused. ABC 15's Navita Fergani is taking action to get answers to how this boy wound up back in what appeared to be an abusive situation. And Navita, some tough questions for CPS.
Definitely some tough questions that I wanted to find out. I wanted to know if these cases are just falling through the cracks. And even after looking at the case of Rakesha Burns, they tell me their system is not broken.
Do you feel that cases slip through the cracks?
From my perspective, I don't see that.
Deborah Harper has spent her career protecting kids, and as the Child Welfare Program Administrator at CPS, she makes tough decisions about when a child is in danger.
We look at the vulnerability of the child.
Today, we wanted to know about the case against Rakesha Burns.
We look at the circumstances surrounding the maltreatment.
She was arrested last month after doctors found bruises all over her 2-year-old son's body. They also found signs of sexual abuse.
They're going to look to see if there's any prior history.
But this isn't Barnes's first run-in with CPS. The agency opened its first case on Barnes in 2011 when her son was just a few months old. Doctors noticed scratch marks all over the boy's body. Soon after, Barnes brings her son in for a swollen elbow that she says was caused from a car accident. But x-rays show the injury didn't match her story, and the baby had multiple fractures in various stages of healing. Even after we pointed this case out to CPS workers, they stood behind their position.
Personally, again, I've been doing this job a long time, and I don't see that as slipping through the cracks.
In fact, they tell me they're just one part of the entire picture.
Juvenile court has the final authority on when kids return home. CPS, as an agency, we make recommendations to juvenile court, but we're just one voice.
So you're saying that this responsibility basically falls on the judge. The judge is making this decision.
I'm saying in our current system, juvenile court has the final decision-making authority.
And it is difficult to predict when and even if abuses will actually happen. And I want to point out that CPS is flooded with cases. I'm told on average social workers get 20 new cases a week. And Steve, while there is money in the budget to hire new workers, they say their caseload is just more than they can handle.
Yeah, and they've been saying that for years, and we should point out this isn't the first time we've seen a case where a child was returned to an abusive home. So hopefully they'll get on top of it. Thanks so much, Navita.
The FBI is